can record again. There you go. You
There you
remember.
go. I'm recording. Wow, that was exciting. I love that we've had several people this year that they're all very different from each other, and they're different from somebody that we've had come visit us before, but that was great. And she started out those quilts that she was showing in the beginning. We've all made those quilts. So it's
Right.
cool to see her evolution and her bravery. She's like, I want to do this and I'm going to try it. And off she went.
Awesome. I'm really impressed with it. And like I said before, it's like, I can do that. I can do that. Oh, I want to do that, so it's very achievable, and I think she's one of the most inspiring one that I think I can make a quilt of my own. I can make a pattern of my own. Other ones are like so amazing, not amazing, but so unreachable that this one was like, I can do those. That's fun. So anyway, I loved it.
And she has 2 small children, so what's our excuse,
Yes.
right?
Thanks for pointing it out, love. Slackers.
I made a note about the replacing half square triangles with quarter circles. I thought I can think of so many patterns that could be really cool that way.
Yes. Right.
That was my note.
Yes.
It's a really, really clever idea. I mean, it's one of these things. Why didn't I think about this before? Right?
Yeah.
Look at what she's done with this. It's just wonderful.
Because it's such a small thing, but it has such a huge graphic impact.
Exactly.
It's such a simple idea. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, sounds like that gave everybody lots of creative juice. I love that. Great. So Marge, as long as you're unmuted, let's just, we wanted to talk about Jackie Gehring first.
Okay. And I apologize, I don't have the sheet that explains, and I might not remember all of it, but again, we have her for 2 days, and we are going to be at the Maitland Community Park, whatever park, the park where we met.
Maitland Community Center.
Maitland's Community Center. So it's the park where we met for in June, and there's a little office there, and that's where the classroom's going to be. So we have until I think August 15th to sign up, and it's $80 per person per class. We're allowed 20 people each day, so the class will fill up. So get your reservations in there, and your payment. You can do the same as we've done before with PayPal. Or write a check to Kathy Aber, or not to Kathy Aber, but the Orlando Modern Quilt Guild, and send it to Kathy Aber. And I don't know what else. It's like one class is going to be improv with a little bit of, I think like it's a 3-hour class for improv and a 3-hour class for some walking foot quilting. And then the next class, the next Saturday, is going to be the Shashiko-like quilting. So if you don't want to do, if you want to do improv, or if you have choices, which ones you want to do. If you're more concerned about quilting or more concerned about improv, you have those 2 choices. So.
And the Sashiko one is machine quilting inspired by Sashiko, right?
Correct.
It's a different technique than what we've done before.
Yes. And we all know we love Jackie. She's amazing. So hopefully our classes will fill up, and if they don't, then we will be opening it up to the public after August 15th. So get your choices in there if you would, please.
And if you're going to take one class with us this year, this is the class to take, because Jackie is a master teacher. She's a master quilter. She is a force of life. You will not regret it. I just want to highlight what you said about the time. The dates are September 24th and 25th. And just a note, normally our classes are 10 to 4. Did you want to talk about the time change?
Yes, thank you. The 10 to 4, and it might be a little bit more extended because Jackie did mention that she needs a little bit of time in between the improv and the quilting class, the 3-hour stint. So there might be a lunch break in between there. So it may be a little bit like maybe to 5. I don't know. I have to talk to her a little bit about it. But so just expect to be there a little bit longer than 4, maybe. And then the next day is going to be from noon until 6 because there's a meeting there at 11 o'clock with someone else. So we'll be getting in there and trying to probably start right away. So it'll be from noon to 6 on Saturday.
Marge, where was the information that you sent on that? I somehow missed that. Is that amongst the newsletter that we just hit a link
Yes,
on?
the newsletter that just came out is all the information in there. Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
I think
Mhm.
the only thing that wasn't in there was the location in the
Oh,
newsletter.
really?
Yeah, I'm
Oh
not
my
sure that
gosh.
made it in there, but of course it'll be in next month's newsletter. And you can always email Marge, email the guild if you have questions. I think that
Oh,
was
that's
you didn't make it in.
That's funny. I forgot that. Oh, well. Okay. Yeah, but it's at the park where we were. So it's in Maitland. It's centrally located. I'm real happy that we got that venue because it seems to be centrally located for everyone.
I'm just checking that. Okay. I think that was all I had. Any more questions about Jackie? Make sure you do sign up in a timely fashion though, because I have no doubt that when we open it up to the wider community, including like the Central Florida Modern Quilt Guild, that the villages, it'll fill because she is very well known, great reputation. So if you want to take it, make sure you sign up as quickly as you can.
Yes. And just also something else to comment on is we are getting a discount. The guild is giving us as members a discount on the classes. So the guild will be paying a little bit more into those classes. So that's why it's less expensive than it is for non-members.
Any other questions for Marge about Jackie? Did you want to talk briefly about the retreat, Marge?
Yes, I hope that everybody is signing up and getting what they need, the information. It was a little slow in the beginning, but I think we're clear now as far as having enough people to pay for the banquet room. So that's good. But really, you just need to go. It's just a fun time. I mean, I don't know how many times I can say it, but please sign up. And please don't ever think to feel uncomfortable if you want to, like, oh, I'm going to go alone and I don't know if I really want to do that. We are all in this together and we all have a great time.
Mhm.
Nobody is left out of, and if you feel like, oh, I can't go to dinner with anybody or whatever, don't ever feel that way because we just latch on to each other. And also, if you remember that Ashley is also going to help you if you want a roommate. So please contact her if you feel uncomfortable about being there by yourself. So, but yeah, it's a great time. And I also will be I know that there are people that have volunteered to help, and I know I've not really had a whole lot of conversation, but I will be setting up a Zoom meeting in August so that we can all together. I've already started shopping. Debbie Zopp has got some good ideas for things, and so really we've been busy in the background getting some things, but we'll have a meeting in August. So if you don't see a meeting invite by August 15th, and you said you were going to volunteer, then I probably have forgotten you. So make sure you let me know, and we'll get the meeting together. Okay.
There's a question in the chat, Marge, regarding Jackie's classes. Which class is which day?
It's in the newsletter. Please look at that. But the first day is going to be improv and a little bit of walking foot instruction. The second day is the Sashiko inspired walking foot quilting. So
And
Friday is the improv, Saturday is the Sashiko inspired quilting.
And yes, you can send a check to Kathy Aber, or you can use our PayPal as you've done before, either one.
Right, and make sure you put in the note your name and what class you want, so we know.
Yes, good point. Yes. Is that all you had, Marge? Anything else?
Yes, for that.
Okay,
Mhm.
thank
And
you.
for like I said, for the retreat, please sign up.
So I hope you saw in the newsletter that as a little part of our welcome back celebration in August, we are doing Scrap-a-Palooza. We're going to do a scrap bag swap. So bring a gallon size baggie stuffed full of scraps if you would like to participate. It does have to close. Please don't bring a bag with stuff spilling out of the top, as tempting as it is to get rid of all of your scraps as much as you can. 1 gallon size baggie per customer, and then we will swap it. And they can be themed, they could all be holiday or juvenile or whatever, or just smash as many in there as you can get. And we are going to do that at the August meeting. That'll be part of our celebration of being back together. I do want to make just a little note. I don't think she's with us today. Aradria, who has done such a wonderful job for us as our social media chairperson and also as our librarian, has had to step down. She has some personal issues going on, some health issues. I hope that you will keep her in your thoughts. And she just had to pass that responsibility on. So we are looking for someone to take over from her. You do not have to do both jobs. If you want to do both jobs, that would be wonderful, but we do need a new social media chairperson and we need a new librarian. Michelle Lancaster, who is one of our founding members, has so graciously put her hand up to do it on an interim basis, which is wonderful. She's going to do both jobs for us. Thank you, Michelle. But please, if you are interested in doing that, a lot of you are active on social media on your own accounts. It is not, Aradria did a wonderful job of making beautiful graphics for us, and that was fantastic. It does not have to be that, but we would love somebody who can do maybe a once a week update of what we have coming up during the week, our virtual SO days, any meetings we have. Sometimes, I or one of the other board members will send something to be reposted on the Guild account. It's not a burdensome job. It would be Instagram, Facebook, and our private Facebook page. So if you have any questions about that, please contact me or send an email to the Guild. The library, you'd be taking the books and storing them at your home and then bringing them to the meetings. We can help you facilitate that with different equipment if you need it. But if you're interested in doing that, I do think that Aradria has brought up our, there's a spreadsheet now that we have all of our library is cataloged now. She may be slightly behind, but that does help that we have we're hoping to have an online catalog if it's not posted on there already. But if you have any questions about that, please let me know. And please, we do need some help. We need a little extra help. So if you can help us with either one of those jobs, we'd really appreciate it. Does anybody have anything else? I think if there's nothing else, I'm going to show the show and tell video. Does anybody have any questions or comments before I do that?
Question is there a size for the scraps? A maximum size for the
No,
scraps?
because your idea of what a scrap is probably different from I know people who keep 1-inch squares. So
Okay.
we're not going to rule anything out. I think they're insane, but yeah, no, it's all good. Scrap's a scrap. Okay, let me show get this going. Oops, hang on. I don't have any sound. Hang on one second. Just stop this for a second. It might be my computer. I can still show it without sound, but let me just see if the sound is turned down on my computer.
Edie, I can tell you that the sound didn't start till after the first slide because
So maybe I was just being impatient.
I think it might be fine. You might try it, but I think it's fine.
Okay, I'm going to go back and try it again then.
Oh, very nice. Wow.
Wow.
Very nice.
So I just have to make a correction. Those incubator covers, there was 3 of them. They were from Beth Smith, not from Beth Smith, not from me, because she gave them to me to bind, and then I took a picture and gonna give them to Sue. So sorry, it was Beth, not me, that made those 3 incubator.
Sorry,
covers.
Marge.
That's okay, no problem.
You did bind
I
them.
was wondering where you got all that time.
Yeah,
Wow.
no.
Okay.
I should have submitted mine, but I didn't have the time to upload the pictures or send the pictures out, but I had an incubator quilt as well.
Aw.
Yeah.
Charlene
Next
will be
month.
taking pictures of all of them group,
Okay.
towards the end. So everyone will get credit then.
Perfect.
And 134 taggies and counting. That's amazing. That's
Amazing.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah. Some beautiful.
I just
I
wanted to mention that we will have Exchange Day, July 19th, Monday, July 19th. It will be the last one. So from now on, we will hand in things at our meetings like we used to.
Yes.
Just want to let everybody know.
Yes.
I have a question about the pillowcases that we're doing. Do they all have to be made, or if we have some pillowcases, like existing pillowcases to donate, are those acceptable?
That'd be a question for Charlene. I think if you're talking about a used pillowcase, no, if they're brand new, probably okay.
Okay, thanks.
It was nice to see some transparencies quilts in there from that people were working on from our class. And Marge, your butterfly quilt, was that paper pieced?
No, it's just circles,
Oh,
just, the circles. And it was inspired by, it's called Butterfly Bouquet, I think it was. I copied the pattern, I'm sorry. It was one of those things, it's like, I looked at it and went, I can do that. So that was one of those.
Beautiful.
Turned out
Thanks.
really well.
Is anybody
Marge.
still collecting scraps for dog beds? Somebody was asking that
Yeah,
question.
oh, I have lots.
I don't think so. Carla, you're not doing it anymore, are you?
Yeah, I actually am just trying to empty my last bin of things I cut up as stuffing to get ready to move. So
I
I
think
still
Kate
have.
Elliott,
I
I think
do.
Kate Elliott is, yes.
You are, Kate?
Oh, okay.
Okay. So could people bring them to the meeting and then you pick them up? Okay. Perfect. Yes. so
Yeah.
scraps for dog beds is still a thing.
Still
I
say,
still have 3 tubs full of fabric and batting and stuff that people gave me that I'm trying to work through. So if she would like some of that, I could donate that too.
sure,
Because
it's fine.
otherwise it's just
Charlene
sitting in.
made beautiful bags
to fill. So I've got the bags already. I just need to fill them.
Oh, great.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good. So Kate, one of our members who is remote, who doesn't come to the meetings, I think somebody gave her a bunch of scraps that are not really her thing. So I think she's going to send them to me. I'm hoping that, some giant moving crate doesn't show up. But, I will bring those to the meeting too, and then you can have those as well. And I think we let people kind of, grab some if they want to, but I'll give you the excess.
Oh yeah, people can take all they want.
I do want to give a shout out to Paula for making these videos for us while we have been remote. I mean, this is, and just Paula in general. Paula is a huge reason why we have been successful remotely, because the amount of work that she has put in on the newsletter, and she's training Dawn, and Dawn has been wonderful, but Paula doing these videos, I can't say thank you enough. And she's been so positive about it the whole time, even though I know it's been a huge amount of work. So thank you, Paula. Yay. She's been fantastic.
And I can tell you that she treats me specially because I hate doing the newsletter, and she will always help me. So Paula, thank you. It pays to be a friend of hers, because then she can't get mad at me.
All right, I think that's everything I have, unless anybody else has any other questions or comments. What a great meeting. I'm going to go sew right now. I was going to clean up my house, but I'm going to take an hour and sew, and then I'm going to do that later because I have some stuff I want to try. So we will see you next month live in person at the sewing studio at 10 o'clock on August 11th with your mask on and your water bottle. And it's going to be fantastic. And so watch the newsletter carefully, a reminder about all the things to bring with you. And please email me if you think you're going to be at that meeting, just so we have an idea about numbers. Fantastic to see everybody. I'm just going to check the chat. I don't think anything new came in. Yeah, it was good. All good. Everybody have a great month. Stay dry, and we will see you all in August.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.